Hello, everyone. I am Will. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Sky of the First Sin. Yep. Last we left off, we finished up Brightstone Cove, Seldora. Yep. Let's start off at the bonfire past Partner Cromwell and the Prowling Magus. We just kind of worked our way down. Yep. Trying to get as many of the items as I could. Yeah, just trying to see if there was any noticeable difference. There wasn't really that many that I noticed. Maybe some upgraded versions of the upgrade materials, like chunks instead of large shards, stuff like that. But maybe some more arrows here and there, but nothing that really stood out to me. Yep. Yeah, so just kind of zigzagged our way through, found artifacts, opened up her shop, bought, traded in the Crypt Greats, or the old dead one's soul for the Crypt Great Sword. Yep. Well, I think we did that at the end anyway, but yep. Artifacts shop, zigzagging through all the items, dealt with a bowman, Gun 3, who invaded outside of Artifacts shop. No Pate, no Kale, or Creighton, I mean, because we killed Creighton and we didn't do Pate's little quest line, so neither of them showed up at that little spot where they were fighting in our new game playthrough, but oh well. Yeah, didn't really need anything from them anyway, so and what else did we do? We zigzag through, kills the spiders, looted the place. There was a new Red Phantom NPC enemy. Yep, on the little past little archway, or just before the little spiky ground where that little wooden bridge was at. He had I think the Lydia white robes and hood and 2 blue swords and these Imperial greaves. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. He didn't cast any spells, not that I remember, but we dealt with him pretty quickly, so all's good. And yep, crossed the bridge, dealt with all the spiders, grabbed all the loot, dealt with the Red Phantom NPC peasant guy with the pickaxe and the porcine shield and all that stuff. Cleared out the little spiders in the area, and then we took on the Duke's dear Freya. Yep. This time around, because she had that interaction on that cliff edge we damaged her at, all that damage up there carried over to the boss fight. Yep. And yep, I think it just sticks around at least until you fight her, but even if you warp out, fast travel, the damage you do will still be there. So that's good to know. Yeah, so we entered the fight. She was at half health. Yep, dealt with her little spider ads, and yep, just took her on. Yep, wasn't too bad. Threw fireballs at her, poked her in the face. The usual. Yeah, so we beat her up, and then she gave us her soul as well as the old Pale Drake's soul. Yep. New Game Plus and Beyond, she drops the old Pale Drake's soul. Yep. And I think our fight with her bugged. I'm not quite sure what happened. The ads in her fight should keep spawning, but for whatever reason, we only had to deal with one set of them. Yeah, they should keep spawning after you get rid of them all, but I guess we lucked out. So, yeah, so we got a soul, old Pale Drake's soul, embrace the old one. Dealt with Duke Seldora, Fragrant of Yore, yada yada yada. Lit the primal bonfire, met all the, because we defeated all of the old ones. Went back to Artifacts, traded in the old Pale Drake's soul for the Moonlight Greatsword, traded the dead one's soul for the Crypt Great Sword, and just kind of, we also went back, used the Seldora key, or the Brightstone key, I think it's what it's called. Grab another copy of Great Fireball and I think a Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, I believe. But and that was it. Oh, made a pit stop in Majula just to buy some stuff, and that was it. But that was it. Between episodes, I went back to Ornifex's shop. That little bonfire there despawn all the enemies so I can run into Ornifex's shop without have to worry about any enemies aggroing onto us. So going there from now on should be painless. And I think that was it. I think that's all I did between episodes, was just despawn the enemies, maybe upgrade some weapons. The Moonlight Greatsword upgrade to +5. Upgrade this helmet here I'm wearing to +6. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's all I really did. I think I had enough souls to level up once. I think I put that into intelligence. So, yeah. And yeah, that was it. That was it. Just despawn enemies, upgrade, level up once. And today we're going to the castle. Yep. Since we beat the 4 old ones, although we could have gone through here earlier, but since we beat the four old ones, the Shrine of Winter will now open up to us and make our way to Drangleic Castle. Yep. Do the Shrine of Winter, to the castle, talk to Wellinger, do the duo pursuers, which is not going to be fun. I might not do the pursuers this episode, just because it's really annoying and it's. I mean, I'll give it a try, but I don't think I'm going to win it. Well, I don't plan on it anyway. So, yeah, we'll make it through the castle. I hope to make it up all the way to the duo dragon riders. Yeah, that's the plan. So it might go on. The episode might go on a bit long, but well, it depends on how quickly I get through things. But yep, and that's the plan. At least do half the castle up to the duo dragon rider. And our equipment for today, at least starting off, I will definitely change that when I get to the duo pursuers, but for now we're going to go with our lightning claymore +10. Yep. Yeah, all the enemies in the outside the castle are going to be drenched, and so they're going to have less fire lightning defense. Bow, shield, chime, Calanthe ring, stone ring, clear bluestone, southern ritual band. I have this on just so I can use Sacred Oath. Yeah, Sacred Oath needs 4 slots, so this should cover like most of them. So yeah, it's a hefty spell, but it's actually pretty good. You know, more attack, more defense, can't go wrong. And I have my little adventurers get up here, I like to call it. Pate's helmet, armor. It's basically the hard leather set from Dark Souls 1. Yep. Forearm gauntlets, because I think they match the arms decently. And Imperious leggings. I think also matches the outfit. So, a little adventure. Yep. Flask, gems, blossoms, more stamina recovery. Yep. Bow, arrows, feather. Yep. And here are our stats. And again, I think I put 1 point into intelligence, so now we have 38. I'm trying to at least get to 40. Yeah. But pretty good, pretty good. And I have 3 copies of Great Lightning Spear, Sunlight Blade, or 2 Sunlight Blades, and Sacred Oath. Yep. All right. I think I rambled on long enough. Shall we get the show on the road? Well, before that, I just need to blow my nose real quick, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Should have done that before I started, but you know, sciences are going to be the death of me one of these days. All right, let's go. Open. Yep, Shrine of Winter. We can go to Elaine Lois if we want. I don't plan on it because I believe the only differences in the DLCs and New Game Plus are more enemies, and that's not fun. I don't find that fun. I might dip into them just to get some weapons, maybe like duplicates of like the Bone Fist or something. But yeah, I don't plan on going in there. Yep. Hero Soul, free money is free. I'm trying to adjust here. Sorry. All right. Yeah, some more forest guardians. Come here, you. Oh, I thought I had enough poise. Oh. Yeah, I might... Ring of Giants might be a good investment. More poise is always pretty good. Yeah. All right. Ah, he got us. Ah. I was hoping I would have hit him before he hit us, but he was using a dagger, and daggers are quick. Soul and effigy, we'll take them. Yep. Sacred Oath, I believe, adds 50 physical damage to uninfused weapons. It works the same as the Ring of Blades. Yeah, if you have an infused weapon, you get less physical damage from Sacred Oath. But I think it's 50 physical damage and I think 75 physical defense. So, yeah, definitely significant. Yep, nothing to scoff at for sure. But it just takes 4 slots, which is, and it only lasts like 30-ish seconds anyway. So it's like, bam. Yep. Excuse me. Yep. Now here in the weather. There we go. Thank you. Yep. Because it's wet, it makes the splashing sound. Yep. Burns. There is a crystallizer up here. We definitely want to get, if I remember right, he should drop a slab for us. Or some chunks. But yeah, he's right there. Yeah, we'll use Sunlight Blade. Yeah. I just want to make sure I kill him because I don't want to have to come back here. No, come here. There we go. Whew. Yep, 3 chunks in a slab. Nice. Whew. Yeah, definitely worth killing that one. Alright. Alright, Herald.
This castle is isolated.
Yes, it is.
But nonetheless, you must forge on.
Mm-hmm.
To bring an end to your journey and mine.
Indeed. Alright. Alright, let's take care of these mastodons. Yep. I think they trigger at the same time, so... Whew. I was worried I was going to get gorged there. Thank you. Ooh. Gauntlets and gauntlets, sure. Alright. Alright, there's, if I remember right, there is a Red Phantom NPC at the door there, at the gate. Yep. I believe he's wearing the Drake Keeper set as well. And I think the Drake Keeper hammer? War pick? Yeah, he's right there. Right there on the top right. Yep. He's an NPC, so he's not going to respawn if we kill him. We should be able to aggro him and not everybody else. If we can do that, then this is going to be pretty good. The question is, do I want to switch out my weapon? I mean, I can't kill him with the claymore. Yeah, we'll come with the claymore. Alright, slowly walk up. He will aggro. He should aggro first. Oh. Okay, so got his attention. He is going to come this way. Dark Souls 2 AI, it's either very smart or very dumb. There you go. Bam! Ooh, what did he drop? Oh, he drops this weapon. Nice. I think I already have it, but that's actually pretty lucky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already have it, but having another one, can't go wrong. Heavy as hell, 20 pounds, jeez. Yeah, he can drop either his armor set or that weapon, so getting his weapon's pretty good. Although I don't need it, but all right. Now here comes the fun part. We can get him right now. Alright, so killing him opens up that door. There we go. Yeah, it's best to stay away from CN Knights if you can. You don't want to get them involved as well. Yeah, because if I remember right, you'll have that constantly respawning Royal Swordsman, men's actually, I think it's like more than one this time, that will charge at you. Yep. So we gotta open the door quickly and not get overwhelmed. So. Alright. Yeah, I believe it's like three or so swordsmen's. Yeah, that should open it. There we go. It should come from over there. So. Game? They're supposed to be coming after me, but either they got stuck in the little hallway or they just didn't aggro. Hold on, let me walk over here. There should be like 3 or 4 of them over here. There they go. There they are. Ow. They got. I think they got stuck. Ow. Yeah, okay. They were supposed to rush us once we got close to the gate, but I think they got stuck. Either that or they just didn't aggro properly. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. I was just sitting there waiting for them, and they weren't coming. I'm like, what? But I can't forget this chest. Not a mimic, not trapped. Because it does have great combustion. There it is, great combustion. Yep. Don't forget that chest. That chest is good. All right. Now the door's open. Those 4 knuckleheads don't respawn. So. All right. Here we are. All right, Chancellor.
Who are you?
I am me, Claire.
By whose permission do you stand before me?
Me.
This castle is the domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional?
Yeah.
His Highness?
Yeah, I know.
You, dear of my lord.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mine, even our King Vendrick. The king, long ago.
Yes. The beautiful king came for the king, warned him of the giants across the sea, took her over there, defeated the giants, brought something back.
Where am I? Who are you?
Yeah.
Welcome. Tell me.
Alright.
My lord, even our king.
Okay. So we can buy stuff from him. What I really want are these arrows. Sure. Yeah, because lightning arrows, they don't have a drop off. They just keep going straight. And they also pair really well with the Bow of Wands. We'll just buy him out. We'll come back and buy him out because this stuff is good. It's good stuff. And Great Magic Barrier we don't need.
The king, longer. Shh, the king.
Yeah.
Gone, sir. Be safe, one.
All right. We'll come back to the throne room. That's going to be a real pain later, in a moment anyway. We need to at least get to the bonfire in here before I even consider doing that. Oops. Meant to go this way. Yeah, you'll see. Yep, you'll see. Way too soon. There we go. Boom. Get parried. Should be a bone shard. Don't know why I'm collecting it, but I just like gathering up all the shinies. That's why, I guess. I think you wake up. Nope, you wake up. Come on. I find you easier to parry. You did that. Wow, he has like a really fast wind up and a really slow. Okay. All right, game. I see what you're putting down. Thanks for the armor. Yeah, the hitbox on his sword is really big, apparently. All right. Woohoo! Ooh. Thank you. I like parrying the CN Knights. I like it. Except when they change up their attack speeds. Woohoo! Little candle stand prevented him from flattening out. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. None of you guys come alive, thankfully. Open door. We'll deal with that room in a moment. Bonfire. Thank you. All right. Yes, I'm going to change my spells out because I'm preparing to do the Duo Dragon Rider. And to be honest, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do it. Yeah. Well, I eventually will do it. I just don't know if I'm going to actually do it now. Just because it is a real pain in the butt, to put it nicely. It's basically you're fighting two pursuers, and the pursuer is honestly a pretty aggressive boss. But the problem is, again, you're fighting two of them, but their AI is not adjusted for that fact. So you basically have to kind of you're gonna have to play like patiently. It's gonna take a while to do, and the longer the fight goes on, the more likely you are to make a mistake, and it's just meh. So I just need actually I'm gonna need the bracing knuckle ring because I'm going to use the manslayer because we are going to focus on poison. Manslayer, there you are. Do I want a shield? Not really. I don't know how useful it's going to be. To be honest, more stamina recovery is the way to go. Alright, green blossoms probably good. Alright, so we're going to make our way back. I need to empty out my inventory here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to make my way back. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Here we are in the Dragon Rider duo fight. Yeah, again, 2 pursuer, 2 aggressive bosses in duo fight. No adjustments to the AI, so you're just... it's a mess. Yeah, because you might be able to dodge 1 pursuer attack, but because the other one's probably going to be right behind it, doing another attack, so you'll get caught at the end of your dodge animation and get tapped. So it's... that's probably what's most likely going to happen. So I'm going to dodge 1 attack, but be kind of trapped to get the other one. So right now the plan is just to use poison to whittle down one of them. We just got to focus on one, and then the other. Once we get one down, then this fight becomes pretty straightforward. It's just getting to that point is the challenge. Actually, I don't know if that will override the revival. Okay. So we'll have denial. Just hopefully it should help us, might help us out. So we'll start off with the sunlight spears to one of them, probably the one on the right. Yep. And then we'll poison them and just hope for the best. Hope for the best. To be honest, I'm not confident in this actually happening, but we'll see. We'll see. I will eventually do it, at least maybe on my own, but it's kind of, sort of worth it. They do drop the Ring of Blades +2. Yep. So it might be worth it. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. Not from the hassle anyway, but more attack, more damage is always good. So we'll give it a try. Luckily, they don't spawn in immediately. You have to go about halfway into the room before they spawn in. So, and I believe actually the one on the left is the one that actually drops the ring. But I'm gonna kill them both just to be sure. So, all right, this is gonna suck. Yep, King's chair and the Queen's chair. Yep. All right. Denial. Get stamina up. Go over here. Once we can lock, chuck up bolts, Alright, so it's not 2. It's not 3. They should be poisonable. Alright. Oop. Are you poisonable? Yep, that's the little tandem attack I was afraid of. Right there. Yep. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. You dodge one attack, but you get smacked by the other because you can't react because you're stuck in the animation. So, all right, I'm gonna try that again. I need to make. I wonder, can they be poisoned? I don't know. I'm gonna give that another try. So. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whew. I'm actually kind of curious if he's actually poisonable. He should have been poisoned because we're doing a lot of poison buildup with the rat ring and everything, so... Unless we have to hit him like 3 times in quick succession, but... If they're not poisonable, then it's just gonna be a mess. All right. So hopefully we can get this. Yeah, using one of my best physical defense armors. Yeah. All right. Again, denial. Sunlight spear to one of them. Yeah, you need to keep him on screen. All right. Ah, I lost track of him. That was dumb. I need to keep him on screen. Yeah. All right. I'll give it one more try, but again, I don't plan on doing this episode. You can just see how much of a mess it is. All right. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Whew. All right, I'll give this one more try. I'm going to actually change up my weapons here. Because again, I don't think they're going to be poisonable. If they are, they're really resistant, so it's not really practical. Best bet is just to kind of blitz one down at this point. So I grab my lightning pate spear. I changed out the rings. I have the life ring +3 just so we have a bit more health to work with. Soldier ring is just for a better dodging distance at this point. Yep. So, yep, everything's the same. We just got the pate spear. Hopefully it should work out. Hopefully, but I'm not looking forward to it because again, 2 aggressive bosses at the same time. No adjustments in the AI, so you're just gonna get tandem attacked, and it's. But anyway, all right. Niall's a good choice, just so we can at least survive a hit. Alright. Oh, I thought he was going to come out further, but no. I dodged. Yep, I dodged. That's whatever. We're dead. Yep. Aggressive boss, you can't. Yeah. I'm going to do this on my own, so. Because I will be here all freaking day. So. I'll insert winning clip here. So. But aggressive boss is just. It is a terrible fight. I wouldn't recommend doing it. So. I'll leave it at that. So I'll change back, so I'll be right back. Alright, hello everybody, future me here. This is my winning attempt of the Duo Pursuers. Yep. It may look a little different from the rest of the videos because I didn't really record it the usual way. Yeah, I took it off the PlayStation 5, so frame rate's 30 FPS on the PS5, and so that explains the visual difference. But yeah, this fight sucked. Yeah, it's several minutes long, so I'm just gonna let it eventually play out. But I did go with my Lois armor, gauntlets and greaves, extra hood. They're pretty solid defense for its weight, so I was hoping they reduced the equip load would give me further dodge distance, which definitely helped. I went back to my Manslayer, Poison Manslayer, in the hopes of poisoning them, but they are very resistant to poison, so I do eventually poison one of them, but it takes quite a few hits, even with the Rat Ring equipped as well, so. I also have, I think, the My ring of steel protection, 23 ring. I'm using also the agility ring. Yep, it is a ring that gives me, I think, 3 or 5 additional points in ADP, which in turn gave me, I think, 107 agility, which not only gave us the next iframe or dodge iframe breakpoint, which I think is like 105 agility, I think 105, 106. So we had more dodges, more iframes on our dodge, further dodge distance with our lighter load, and more agility meant we used items quicker. Not by minuscule amounts, but there was a few spots in this fight where we were like frames from getting hit. So I think the ring of agility ring was a big bonus to this fight. So yeah, so you saw lightning sunlight spear at the beginning, denial here, which never popped. It does eventually expire. So that's how long this fight is. I think denial with our faith level lasts like 4 minutes. So this fight went on pretty long. So it's just it's gotta be patient, find your openings, find time to heal. Yep. So yeah. So just focus on one. Yeah, I didn't realize he did that little attack, but yeah, just find openings to attack, to heal, focus on one, and once one is dead, it becomes very easy. So I'll just let my winning attempt here play out, and I'll see you back in the castle. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'll leave the dual pursuers to my own time because I don't want to waste any more time with them right now. I hate that one fight in particular is probably among the worst in this game. So I've only done it once. It's not worth it. In my opinion, it's not worth it. So don't even bother with the frustration. So, but I will do it because. But anyway, all right, back to Drangleic Castle with that stupid distraction out of the way. All right, here we're back to this room again. Yep. The only doors worth opening is the one on the far left. That leads you to Dark Diver Grendel, and the door right here on the right, because that progresses further into the castle. So I will open them all up, but let me put my mace on for this room. All right. So we'll start with this door here. There are ruined sentinels behind each door, except this one. So we'll have to take care of them before we progress further into the room. Yep. So we just gotta be careful not to awaken all the enemies. Otherwise we're gonna get overwhelmed. Yep. All right, you should wake up. Yeah. There we go. Munch nom nom on a blossom. Get your attention. Come on. Oh, got the backhand. Oh. Really? Yeah, the backhand is just so wide. Wow. Played terribly. Oh well. I was afraid we were gonna awaken one of the other soldiers, but man, the attack range is just so wide. I think it like covers what, like 270? It's nuts. So, yeah. When she does that big swing, just kind of, you have to like counterintuitively go the other way. It's weird, but step out, grab her attention. Come on. And, I'll drag you into the hallway if I have to. My stamina back. There we go. Yeah, not too hard. I'm just making it hard on myself. Alright. You stand up. Thank you. Will you stand up, please? Thank you. You stand up, please. There we go. Opens the door. Should be another ruined sentinel. Top off, munch on grass, get her attention. Now we have a bit bigger room to work with. There we go. Yeah. I feel much better now that we have a bigger room. Alright, who wakes up? Neither one of you guys wakes up. Alright. You, wake up. I need you to turn the golem on. Thank you. You wake up too. Turn golem on. Thank you. Yeah, you need to light up at least, I think you need both of them to get this guy to show up, but Yeah, it's a bashful Ray, but you should wake up. All right, come on. Over here, sir. Hopefully I'm close enough to the door. There we go. Ruined Sentinel. Oh, I thought you were gonna do your hop. Like that. Thank you. Alright. I think you wake up? No, you wake up. Alright. Wakey, wakey. Alright. Should be another ruined sentinel. Come on. Oh, her spin to win. Yeah, that could be. Your little spin to win's pretty hard to dodge if you're not lucky. Oop. Out of stamina. Yeah, I was out of stamina. That was breaking my own rules. Yeah. Rule of thumb is to always have a little stamina after attacks. Yeah, attack once or twice, keep a little bit of stamina just so you can dodge. So, breaking my own rules, huh? Alright, wakey wakey. Ah, you blocked. It may not seem like it, but he blocked. You give him you give him just one frame and he'll be in a blocking stance and he'll take reduced damage, so. Okay. Come on. Okay. And you should wake up. Actually, you both wake up. That's why you want a little bit of stamina. Yep, he was blocking even though he didn't look like it. Yep. Ooh, spear. Nice. Alright. That room cleared. Although we're going to have to at least kill this ruined sentinel and those two guys again. But, alright, what's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Cool. So this door was completely worthless. Yeah, no invisible halls or anything. So, alright. In here is a Pharos Lockstone. Not really worth it. I have like a bunch of them in my inventory. That leads to Dark Diver Grendel. You have a chest. Not a mimic. Shouldn't be trapped. Soldier ring +1. Already got that. So we can sell that to Gavlon. Another chest. Should be the Mastodon Greatsword. Yep, Mastodon Greatsword. Oh, yeah. And that's the way forward. Okay. So let us go down to Grendel, chit-chat with them. Don't forget the little, don't forget the, what's his face? Darkstalker down here. Right behind you. Boom. Longsword, yep. Pick up the Faram sets, just cause. Hit the bonfire. Not gonna rest. Chit chat with Grendel here.
We? You?
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
No. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So now he's here. Nice. Didn't need to do that, but did it anyway. Yeah. So now we have found Grendel in all 3 places. We can do this little thing if we want. I don't know if I will. I don't remember there being any difference to it, and the Dark Lurker Soul only gives a hex, so I'll probably do it anyway, but yeah, not now. Alright, let's head back up, take care of a Rune Sentinel, some Stone Soldiers, and then progress through the castle. Oh, I forgot. Alright. Forgot you go back to the last bonfire you lit, not the last one you sat at. Alright. Put on our mace again. Alright. Yep. Okay, so they're not damageable when they're staying like that. Come on, Sentinel. Oh, that was your release range. What you doing? What are you doing? She turned around at the last second. Thank you. Alright. Wakey, wakey. Oh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, their weapons are pretty long, so they can reach pretty far. So, yep. Alright. We are now through that room, thank God. Alright. Yeah, no worries. More of these statue guys are going to come to life anyway. So, yep. Not a mimic. 30 dark arrows. I think that's up from the new game. There's the DLC key item. I was hoping for a parry, but I was a bit late. So, alright. Magic barrier, no thanks. Alright. I know more of you guys come to life. Where are you? Nice. You come to life. Ow. I think you come to life. I think 2 more of you guys come to life when we get into that little pool. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to dip our toes in. Yep. These 2 guys come to life. There we go. You dip your toes into the pool, these 2 guys come to life. So, yep. Take our for our equipment, skinny dip, for a mushroom. And a slab and corrosive urns. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was just corrosive urns in a new game, but an additional slab, won't say no. All right, so that was actually worth going in there. So that is nice. All right, there you are. Weapon, shield, catalyst, bow. Oh, ring. Oh, God, took off the Southern Ritual Band, so now we don't have Sacred Oath anymore. Yeah. Which is, yeah, that's fine. I can put on the Ring of Giants. More poise is always good, so. All right. See our way, the way we came in. More statues. Yep. I think this is the mask room. Ah, the mask room. Yes. Yep. Actually, let me just open this door. Yeah. Okay. All right. So open the chest. Don't move. Yeah. Twinkling Titanite and a soul. I opened up the door so I can just run straight to it without, hopefully, not getting hit by the masks. Or not. Okay. I was hoping that would go quicker, but I guess not. Well, I was hoping not to trigger the arrows, but that didn't work out. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, two of you guys come to life. I think it's you and you? I think they both trigger at the same time, so... Oh. Okay. Nope, you can get one at a time. Get parried. And your animation go cuckoo. Yep, there you go. There's number 2. Aha. Bam. Great arrows I won't use. Oh, 3 torches. I thought you didn't come to life. Gotcha. Ooh, skin gauntlets. Don't mind if I do. I only thought you 2 came to life. Alright. So I guess all 3 of them come to life. Good to know. Alright. So now we have the Nameless Usurper coming up here. Yep. We'll use a Sunlight Blade. Dragon Bone. Cursed Picture of Nishandra. Yep. Nishandra, whatever. Alright. So, Nameless Usurper spawns here. And I think she triggers about here. If we wait a second, she should spawn in. There we go. And we poke her to death. Nameless Usurper. Dark Souls NPCs and a spear just don't mix. Yep. Got our effigy. Yep, you guys wake up. I think you wake up when we go up. Ow. Ah, he backed off. Alright, I think he triggers at the top of the stairs, so if we are quick enough... it comes. Gotcha. Pow. Alright. Don't forget the ladder here. Little sneaky ladder. And hidden bonfire. Yep. A sneaky ladder to a sneaky bonfire. Alright. Hit the bonfire. Ladder down. Yep. Chest. Not a mimic. Hunter's black bow, iron arrows. Thank you. I might upgrade the black bow, maybe infuse it with another element, but I'll think about it. Free money is free. I think we can. I don't think we need to rest. No. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Alright. Up the stairs. Should be no more enemies before us. Except for the boss, obviously. Yep. Here we have Nashandra. Yep.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead.
Thank you.
I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic.
Nice to meet you.
A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack in that little dialogue there. For one, the monarchs know how to carry the weight of their souls, plural, not their soul, but souls, which is interesting on itself. The way she talks about her husband, supposedly, infatuated husband and all that stuff, very detached. I think detached is a good word. Yeah. King Vendrick was his name. It's, instead of, introducing him as, her husband or former husband or anything like that. But nope. Yep.
Visit Vendrick.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
We have no need for two rulers.
It's called regicide, and I'd rather not be a part of it. Alright, yep. She does have more dialogue. I kind of forgot about it in my new game. I hopefully will remember it in new game plus here. Yeah, she'll have more dialogue at certain points. I think when we beat the Looking Glass Knight, she has one. I think with the Demon of Song, she might have one. I'll check back with her every now and then. So, excuse me. Yeah, so I kind of forgot she had more dialogue. So hopefully we can get it. Alright, here we go. Twin Dragon Riders. Not going to be useful. It's not going to be useful. Neither was that. Keep that. And more defense is always good. Alright. Alright. Yep, the Twin Dragon Riders. This is Pilgrim Belclair. Trying to see what their her equipment's about. White Mage's robe was like Drangleic leggings or royal or swordsman leggings. Royal swordsman leggings. Royal swordsman gauntlets. That's the lion helmet on her head. That's a possible drop from the white maned lion warrior in Shaded Woods. So, yep. Interesting setup. Yep. She has a priest chime and a staff of Amana. Alright. Alright. Twin dragon riders. Yep. So they are still dangerous, even though they are pretty simple enemies, but New Game Plus, they are pretty dangerous, so yeah. The goal is to get the archer down, deal with him first, and then just take on the dragon rider after that. So, excuse me. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're just gonna have to dodge the one dragon rider while we deal with the other. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. All right, we'll we might be able to buff between his attacks, so. Alright. Alright, don't be a pain in the ass, please. I'm trying to get you over here. Oh! I meant to dodge, not to sprint. Alright, need to find a window to heal. Oh! Again, I meant to dodge. Oh! I guess up close, he doesn't really have a means to counter or to hit you. Oh, I thought that killed you. Ah, got his shield. There we go. And now this should just be pretty easy. If I don't, mess up my dodge instead of sprints and all that stuff. Which is, I have a habit of doing. Don't mean to, but it does happen. Yeah, where I go to dodge, but I press the button for too long and it inputs as a sprint, and it's just a... Alright. Twin Dragon Riders and the Dragon Rider's Soul. Whew, alright. Barring my little input shenanigans, but yeah. Yeah, again, pretty straightforward. We probably could have killed him without him coming down. We just had to dodge him and chuck lightning bolts at him, and boom. But he came down on his own, got close, beat him up. Job well done. All right. Yep, they're riches. Yep. So yeah, Dragon Riders. So now we've gotten enough souls to get all their equipment if we wanted to. Yep. So here's the bonfire. Hello, Benhart. Let's rest up real quick. All right. Quickly chat with him.
Oh,
Well met, friend.
good to see you well. Yes,
Yeah.
journeyed from the distant legend, has it? This sword. I may face this land. King's
That's
gone.
right.
The land itself is no better placed. This land is King's gone. The land, no.
Okay, there we go. All right. And before we close out, there is a new addition in New Game Plus. Yep. You defeat the Twin Dragon Riders here, and their armor set becomes available. Yep. But it's not in the usual spot. Nope. Yep. Defeat the dual Dragon Riders here, New Game Plus and beyond, and their armor set becomes available at Magrold. Yep. Yep, here in the Iron Keep. Not with Moland in Majula like usual, like you would think, but nope. Magrold here in Iron Keep has Dragon Rider armor set, which is kind of interesting because the only other armor sets that Magrold sells is Raymond's and Sir Arlan's, which kind of tells me that either Dragon Rider armors are made from the iron that's from the castle here, or the Dragon Riders were originally the Iron King's little knights, if you will. Yep. So that's interesting. Yep. Here we go. Their helmets. Yep. According to legend, the Dragon Riders straddled not horses, but worms. Aspiring Dragon Riders who had not the metal to handle their training were torn apart by their worms, and those who survived emerged with deific strength. Yeah. Worms, basically wyverns, like dragons. They're all more or less synonymous with one another, but yep. Only in New Game Plus and beyond does this become available.
Cheers.
Cheers. So I don't really care for it that much. The gauntlets I like, but everything else I don't really care. Yeah, it's not for me. Where it is, right here, right next to the dark leggings. Yep. Yeah, I just don't like armors that make you look bulky. I kind of like slim, sleek type things. And I wish the leggings were different. They were just chainmail leggings with, boots. Yeah. And it's also the dark blue black instead of like the red, which is more common, but which was weird. So there you go. You can cosplay as a Dragon Rider if you want. Again, the gauntlets, I like the gauntlets. Everything else I don't really care for. So alright, let's go to Majula real quick just to check in with everybody. Well, probably to buy some more life gems, honestly. At this point, I'm like kind of running low. Nope, never mind. I have a bunch in storage. There we go. All right. Okay.
Lively.
Yeah, you think Moland would have the Dragon Rider armor, but nope. Magrold does.
You need armor?
Yep. Okay.
Are you sure?
But Moland sells the Smelter Demon armor, but not Magrold, which is kind of odd too. You think the Smelter Demon would be with Magrold because Iron Keep enemy or boss in the Iron Keep, all that stuff. I don't know, but let's see, 24 and 9. Cool. All right. And with that, I'll call an episode. Yep. We began our adventures into Drangleic Castle. Yep. Started off at the Shrine of Winter, just kind of took the path through, across the magic tunnel. Yeah. Dealt with the enemies, chatted with the Emerald Herald, took care of some more enemies, opened the gates. Well, the first major change was a red knight, or not a red knight, a black knight. Black knight? No. Red Phantom enemy, NPC enemy in front of the gate. Yep. Wearing the Drake Keeper armor and the Drake Keeper war pick. Yeah, so just kind of lured him out by himself just to pick him off. His AI kind of broke. Kind of. And then we opened the gates, where the enemies either bugged or got stuck. Yeah, there's like 4 royal swordsmen that were supposed to swarm us when we got close to the gate, but they didn't come. Yeah, they didn't come. They didn't come. So I'm guessing they didn't aggro properly or they got stuck. So, but we took care of them. Talked to the Chancellor. Made our way down to the bonfire in front of the King's Gate. And then we took our chance at the duo Dragon Rider, not the duo Pursuer fights in the throne room. Blah, I hate that fight. I don't think it's worth it personally. It's a mess. Yeah, I said it again. I'm just gonna say it again, but you're basically fighting 2 aggressive bosses at the same time with no adjustments to their AI. So it is a hot mess real quick. So you're basically RNGing at that point. You have to get lucky with their move selects, otherwise it's a pain. Because more often than not, you're going to get hit by tandem attacks where you'll dodge the first one, but you can't dodge the second one. You'll be stuck in your animations before you can do anything, and you're going to get smacked. Yep. At New Game Plus, they do a ton of damage. Even with my physical defenses being as high as they were chunking us in like 4 hits. So it's... I mean, I'll do it on my own, but I personally don't recommend it. Ring of Blades plus 2 is nice, but the plus 1 is good enough in my opinion. So yeah, so but I'll leave it up to you. So yeah, so I'll do the fight on my own, insert my winning clip into the slot where I was dealing with them, but I don't get my hopes up. I won't get my hopes up. I hate that. I hate that fight so much. But anyway, so I put that fight aside, progressed through Drangleic Castle, the golem door rooms. Kind of got a little impatient with one of the rune sentinels. It killed me. So I locked in, opened up all the doors, took care of all the rune sentinels, took care of all the stone soldiers, lit the golems in the back. Looted all the items. Nothing really worth it, but meh. Dropped down to Dark Diver Grendel, and then we talked with him, the bonfire there. We went back up and progressed forward through the castle. Yep. Another change I noticed, I believe, was in that little corrosive pit. Yeah, in addition to the corrosive urns, there's a slab. So I think the slab was added in New Game Plus, so that's nice. Yep. Dealt with the enemies, looted more items, handily handled the nameless usurper. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 AI is either very dumb or very smart, and more often than not, it's very dumb. Yeah, so dealt with her up the stairs, some more enemies, cheeky hidden ladder, another hidden bonfire, black bow, chit-chatted with Nishandra, took on the duo Dragon Riders, still pretty straightforward. Yeah, even in New Game Plus, they hit hard, but they're still pretty straightforward and simple. Yeah, take care of the range guy first, then take care of the melee guy. Yep. Got their soul, hit the bonfire past them, chit-chat with Ben Hartz, went off to Iron Keep to get their armor set. For some reason it's an Iron Keep, but came back here, and that was it. Yeah, that was it. Drangleic Castle. Yep. Next episode, we'll just hopefully finish up Drangleic Castle. Just gotta do the little side area with the gargoyle, the Elon Knight captains, the horse, some mimics, and then we'll progress forward, open up the elevator. Yep, the elevator. Talk to the Gimp. The embedded. I just call him the Gimp. There should be a Red Phantom NPC at the top of that elevator too. Yeah, so we just gotta be careful up there. Yep, and we'll take on the Looking Glass Knights, and then make our way to Shrine of Amana. Yep, that's the plan. So we'll see how it works out. But but again, that is for another episode, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.